Here we are. I think this is 365 days of amazing stories with Theo Marin. Here we are on day 106 of 2024. I don't know, you numerology people might want to do something with that. Anyway, here we are. We just took this huge pile of brush that was here. It was at least all the way up to here of dry and green material that we've been kind of consolidating for this wonderful day of making a burn. It's probably about 50, 55 degrees right now, and I'm completely sweating and hot. I want to take this off, which I will in a minute. What am I burning with? I can guarantee you this is not polyester or acrylic. Why? Because it melts, it burns. This is wool. This is an old smart wool jersey. This one inside, I can't remember what this one is. But wool or cotton, good materials to use when you're burning because they don't catch on fire. They protect you just like a skin. Even though it's hot, the fire is hot, I burn with my sleeves down. I like to keep a hat on. And a lot of times, what I most especially like is having a hood on because it protects a burning ember from getting down your shirt, which once it's down your shirt, it's really hard to get out. And you have to kind of sit there and just feel it burn. You know, maybe you can get it out, but anyway, hoods are always good. Burning like this, when you're out in the boonies, as we are here, it's like an important thing to do. If everybody in California who lives rurally started doing fire mitigation work on their properties, we would have a much safer California. And it sucks when like one neighbor does it and then the three neighbors around him don't, or her. You know, it's like then that one person who's done all the brush clearing has less of a chance of saving their house if there is a fire. You got to kind of have a neighborhood effort. There's grants available. I got a NRCS grant, National Resources Conservation Service, federal grant. I got it back in 2018 to manage 23 acres of my property, which I did. I finished last March. Clearing ceanothus. This stuff right here is ceanothus. Clearing ceanothus and bringing down dead trees because I lost so many trees in the Sobranis fire. It's important work in California at this point in time because just think about the effects of that fire ravaging through your neighborhood. Houses burn, millions of dollars of damage. You can't even get insurance at this point in time in California because insurance companies know it's a huge risk. We sort of have to take it into our own hands to protect our own homes at this point in time. And you know, if insurance companies are dropping you, you know, there's a reason for it. They just don't see the, you know, they're not making money anymore, even though it's their job to protect and insure people's property. So Californians, Oregonians, Washingtonians, you know, we need to get our act together, consolidate our efforts, and create a safer California for us all to live in through this kind of little thing, burning brush, clearing the edges, so that if a vehicle has to move through it, it's going to be able to do it safely instead of having huge flames on either side. Fire trucks just won't come in if that's the case. When you're burning even green stuff, it will burn. Once that bed of coals is there and it's hot enough, it's just like it ignites everything. We've been throwing a bunch of green material in there today. What else can I tell you? It's outside work. You don't need to go to the gym on the day that you burn because you get your workout. I call it meaningful movement. You get to move with meaning, not just running on a treadmill that's doing nothing, not just pumping iron, which, yeah, maybe it makes your body look a little bit better, but what's the end result? That, you know, I mean, are you benefiting the wholeness by that? I mean, it'd be great if all those machines were plugged into the grid and as you were working out, you were generating electricity. That would be awesome, especially those treadmills. I mean, the more you crank it up, the more energy you're creating for people to use. I mean, it's really not much different than a horse treadmill, which was used for mechanical power for, you know, decades, not so very long ago. All right, so that's it for today. You can see, look, just so you know, my wounds on my nose are not from brush burning. My videographer told me that I have some fresh blood somewhere on here, maybe a minor scrape, but you know, also, what does bleeding little blood, you know, what does it do? I think it encourages the immune system to stay active. Your body heals itself. You got to keep that healing mechanism in play. And you know, how do you do that? Scrape yourself up a little bit here and there. Get out there, use your muscles and your bones so that they are activated. That keeps the whole process healthy. Meaningful movement. Productive, meaningful movement. Healthy, meaningful movement. Good for the head, good for the emotions. It's all good. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. Have a good rest of your day or evening.